Welcome back, guys. This is another fun part of this video. We want to leverage presentation and document on Canva to create a presentation. Not that to create a presentation, it's just that there are a lot of presentation content that would work well on LinkedIn, and we have a whole lot of them here on Canva. All you have to do is to search for presentation or just click on this, but I'll just show you searching presentation. Just search for presentation on Canva. Everything I do here, you can do it on your phone as well, and I'll just use presentation. I'll just click on presentation. So we have presentation templates, and I'm going to look for a perfect template that I can use on LinkedIn. So when you check all these, you see different presentation, and I can just choose one of those presentations that are free. So let's see which it would actually be free. See, this says marketing plan. You can check this out. You can use this as a post for yourself. You can check that out. You can see that was free. So this is marketing plan. So let's see what this is all about. It says campaign goals, branding. So let's see, go on. This is in lorem ipsum. So you need to use ChatGPT to format this. So how do you do that? Let's say you have a content. Let me go to ChatGPT, and it's just for us to utilize this for our content. These are ways you can create content. So I'm just going to come to ChatGPT. I'll say I want to create a promotional. I'll say I want to create I want to create a presentational content on LinkedIn. Give me some viral topics to present. So let's see this. So I prompted this, and yeah, so it's giving me some viral topics to present, and let's see some of these topics and see the one we can use. So it says building a personal brand on LinkedIn. So I can just use this. Let me use this. So I'll say help me present. I'll just choose one of those topics. I'll say help me with the presentational slides for this. So each page is a slide. So for this, so let's paste that topic. The topic I chose, let's paste it. So I'm going to paste that, Ctrl V, and I'll be able to paste that. So I'm going to send that in. So let's see the presentational slides, and now we can design our presentational slide. So coming back here, I'll change this color. I can change this whole color. Remember I told you can change the color. I'm changing to deep blue, just as I've been doing from the very beginning. So I'm going to change to deep blue. So let's see that. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to change all. It's going to change everything to blue. Everything that is blue to blue. So let's change this as well. This is a text, so I'm going to change it from here, text color, and I'm going to change to blue as well. I'm going to change all. So I have that. I'm going to delete this. I don't need this. I'm going to delete this. I don't need this. So you can change. You can start your slide this way. This is slide 1. It says building a personal brand on LinkedIn. That's the title. So I'm just going to copy that and come back here to use this. I'm going to Ctrl V to paste that, and I'm going to make this smaller. Actually, I'm going to make it smaller this way. You can give it like an 80. So I'm going to give it like an 80, and I have something like this. Building a personal brand on LinkedIn, and can remove this. I don't want anything like that. I can remove all this. I told you everything on Canva is an element, so you can remove things you don't really want. You can remove it if you don't want them. So I'm going to remove this as well because I don't want this. Or yeah, I can bring this somewhere here and just remove this instead. I just remove something like that, and I can change this to a blue color. I'm going to change it right here, and all I have to do is to bring it here, and yeah. So I'm going to do something like this. Then I can increase it as well to like 40. So let's increase that, and let me do something like this. So yeah, I have something like this. So I can increase it to something like 40, and this comes this way. And I'm going to change the color of this to like the blue, and I'm going to change all as well. So let's change all as well. So yeah, so I have presented by, I'll change it to my name. I'll say presented by me. I'll change to my name, Beloved Adejigbe. Okay, so I have something like this. So I'm going to go to the next page. I'll be able to design slide 1. Just ignore the every other thing. And this is slide 2. Slide 2 says introduction. So I'm going to come right here, and slide 2, I'll just give me a context to slide 2. I'll just ask give me a context to these slides. So let's see, so that I can bring all the context to the slides. So let's see what it brings. So yeah, we have something like this, and it's giving us the context context. So this says explain what personal branding is and why it is crucial in today's professional landscape. Emphasize how personal branding can impact career growth and opportunities. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to say let it be short and concise. I'm going to ask for it to be short. Let it be short and concise. Using the context it gave, I'm just going to do that and concise, and yes, prompt that. So I'm going to prompt it. It's a whole lot of hard work doing this, and yeah, we have something like this which it says personal branding is the process of creating unique and consistent image. So you can just copy this. Yeah, I'll copy this and come back here, paste that. So that will be slide 1, which is the introduction. This will be an introduction. Okay, and I can delete everything I don't want. I can delete the element I don't want. I can just highlight all and delete that way. Then I can delete this as well. Maybe I don't want this, I can delete that. I'll just paste what I have here, and I can change this to like a 40 like I've done before. I'll change to like a 40, and I'll just do something like this and something like this. So I have this, and yeah, so I'm editing the document already. So we have the introduction, and let's see what we have again. Create a short slide, create for other slides, in less than 300 characters for each slides. So let's do this. So slide 3 says why LinkedIn. So we can use slide 3 now. This is slide 2. So coming back here, I can try to give it their table of contents. I can try to give it a table of contents which starts from 1. 1 says introduction, introduction, and 2 says why LinkedIn, and 2 says why LinkedIn. Okay, so we can continue this way. I'll change this to a blue like I've been doing. I'm going to change this to a blue. So I'm changing that to blue, and this I'm going to change the elements. Let me change the element. I'm going to give it a LinkedIn kind of feel. So let's type LinkedIn on the elements box just to search for an image. So I'm looking for an image to use from here. So here are photos. I'm going to check out the photos and look for a free one. So I can just look for a free one from here. I've not seen the one I can use, so we have a whole lot of premium version of this. I'm looking for a free one to use. So yeah, I'm going. So something like this. Yeah, I can use something like this. So yeah, here we have this. So this will be for that. Then I'm going to go to the page 2. It says why LinkedIn, which says why LinkedIn. So let me look for, I can duplicate pages. If I don't see what I like, I can duplicate from here. I can say duplicate page. Then it's going to duplicate this I'm having. But there's something I could do. I can make this a blue instead. So I can change this. I can change to the blue, and I'll change to blue. Then this will be white. I'll change the text to white, and I'll change this to white as well. Yeah, this is white. So we have this and we have this. So this will be why LinkedIn. Okay, so I'm going to use this slide 2 to do this slide 3 to do that. Sorry, this is it. It says LinkedIn is a premier platform for professional networking. So I'm just going to use this right now. I'm going to paste it, Ctrl V. Yeah, we have that. And let's see the next one. The next one says slide 4. So we are going to do slide 4. I'm going to duplicate this as well for slide 4. So I'm going to use duplicate page, and I'm going to just drag it here. So it becomes the 4th one, which is the 5th after the introduction, after the title page. So here we have the 5th. The 5th will not say actionable steps. Actionable steps to enhance personal branding. So let me just bring this way. So having to bring this way, I can use these actionable steps to enhance branding. I can use this for here, and I'll Ctrl V to paste. Then I have something like this. So it says actionable steps to enhance branding. I have that. So let's just do something like this. So I'm going to just give this, I'll say introducing 6 steps to enhance personal branding on LinkedIn. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it right here. Yeah, we have that. I'm going to make it 40, just like I've been making it, but 40 is too much. I can make it like a 25. So let's see what a 25 would look like. Yeah, more like it. We can just make something like this. Yeah, something like this is not bad. I can edit all this. I can say this one is personal branding. Okay, so we have something like this, and the 6 actionable steps can come in here. This is 5. Okay, I can just change it to 5 because of this. Just for the purpose of this, I'm just showing you how you can utilize this for LinkedIn. So I'm going to say 5 actionable steps, and the first one is to optimize your profile. Yeah, optimize your profile. So we are going to Control A to Control V that, optimize your profile. And the second one is build a strong network. So I'm going to copy that and paste here. So I'm going to highlight Control A and Control V to paste here. Build a strong network. Share valuable content. Okay, so yeah, share valuable content is the third. So I'm going to just use that here. I'm going to Control A and I'm going to Control V to paste that. Then we have engage with your audience, which is a fourth. Engage with your audience. So we're going to use that as a fourth. I'm going to just Control A this, then I'm going to Control V. Then we have that. I'm going to do the last, which is showcase your expertise. Yeah, I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to come back here to paste that. I'm going to Control A and to Control V. Then I'm going to have that. Then we are going to have this personal brand. Yeah, we'll be able to do that. Then I'm going to go to the next slide. The next slide says optimize your profile, build a strong network, and this is a whole lot of. Let me just round it up now so we don't have a long content. So I can just leave all this and say success story. Yeah, we can do success story 1, success story 2, case study, conclusion, and I'm going to just recap this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to say conclusion. So we have a conclusion right now, and we can delete the many pages. So we have 6 pages. So let me delete the many pages. Delete. You can click and use your delete button on your keyboard. Click and use delete button. Click, use delete button on your keyboard. Click, use delete button on your keyboard. Click, use delete button on your keyboard. And now we have this. I have conclusion. This will be the conclusion, and let's see what the conclusion will be like. So I'm going to delete this as well. Let me delete this. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate page, and I'm going to come back here. It's going to come to the middle here. Then I'll say conclusion. This will be the conclusion. So let's do conclusion, and we have something like this, conclusion. Okay, so I have conclusion, and let me paste what conclusion is here. It says recap key steps. Let me just do that. Control V. It says recap key steps, optimize profile, build network, share content, engage, showcase expertise, and monitor strategy, emphasize consistency and authenticity, and encourage the audience to start or enhance their LinkedIn. So let's do something like this, and yeah, we have something like this as our conclusion. Then we are going to see the last part says, the last slide says got question, reach out. So let me change this. I'm going to change this to a deep blue, and I'm going to change all. So we have something like this. So I'm going to just add a phone number. I'm going to say 081 0701 2806. Then the email, I can just use like a Billard Tech Academy at gmail.com. So I have this done. I'm going to delete all this. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. So I have something like this. I'm going to stretch this across, and yeah, we've got a perfect presentation slide. And what we have to do is to come back here to finish this, which says why LinkedIn, and this is actionable steps. We have that for that, actionable steps, and the next one says conclusion. So we have just 4 table of content. So we are going to just download this as our documents or presentational slides, and we can use it on LinkedIn. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to Control A to paste this. Then I'm going to download this. Having to download it, I'll download it as PPT. That's a presentation format. So I'm going to download it as PPT. You can add animation to it if you want to, but I'm not doing that. So let me just download this. I'll download it as not PDF. I'm going to download it as PPTX. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to download that right away. So I'm going to download this. We're going to go and leverage it on LinkedIn. We're going to use it on LinkedIn. So I'll just say summarize. I'll just come back here. I'll say summarize all this. Summarize this into a LinkedIn post. So I'm going to just prompt that. I'm going to send that in. I'm going to come back to LinkedIn to paste that. So I'm going to click on this start a post. I'm going to click on start a post, and I'm going to use the document format. Like you can see here, I'm going to just say more. I'm going to use add a document. I'm going to use add a document. I'm going to choose the file, which is what I just downloaded. I'm going to choose file. I'm going to come to my downloads, and I'm going to see the pptx here. So I'm going to use the pptx here. I'm going to open it, and we have a document being uploaded. And coming back here, we have something like this, and it says personal building branding. Okay, yeah, we're going to have this. I'm going to copy that for a post, and yeah, we have something like this. So coming back to LinkedIn, let me come back here. It says I should give a descriptive title to my document, which is this as well, which is building a personal brand on LinkedIn. These are the types of content that performs well on LinkedIn. So I'm going to just do that, and I'm going to get that done. As you can see, we have the pptx here, and everything is intact. And yeah, we have conclusion, got question. So I'm going to have that done, and I'm going to paste the contents, Ctrl+V, the one I just copied, and it starts this way. I'm going to edit that. Personal branding is key to standing out into this. Let's see this right here. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to come back here. Personal branding is key to standing out into this professional landscape. So yeah, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, is a quick guide to enhancing your LinkedIn. So enhancing your brand on LinkedIn. So yeah, I'm going to have this. And it says optimize your profile. And yeah, I'm going to come this way. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this as well. And I'm going to do this as well. So I'm going to remove all the success stories. I don't want this. I'm going to remove that. So I'm going to just remove this, and I'm going to start implementing these steps, and we have something like this as a content. So I'm going to have something like this, and this will be able to utilize the Canva presentation for a document, and we have it right here. So I'm going to post that right away. This shows you how to utilize presentation on Canva and using the document post type on LinkedIn to create a content. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.